Welcome to Tip Off Edge, where we don't just preview the next game, we tell you exactly what matters, why it matters, and what to watch for. Today's episode, the finals return to Indiana, 25 years in the making, and the pressure is building. Let's set the stage. The last time the city of Indianapolis hosted an NBA Finals game, June 16th, 2000. Reggie Miller's Pacers blew out the Lakers in Game 5, 120-87. But the celebration was short-lived. LA still held a 3-2 series lead and took care of business in Game 6 back in California, kicking off the Shaq-Kobe-Phil Jackson dynasty. But maybe a more relevant comparison is the 2001 Finals. That's when an underdog Sixers team, led by Allen Iverson, stole Game 1 from the Lakers. Iverson dropped 48 and stepped over Tyronn Lue, only for the Lakers to dominate the rest of the series. And that's what the Indiana Pacers are hoping to avoid right now. Tyrese Halliburton hit a stone-cold jumper with 0.3 seconds left to take Game 1 in Oklahoma City. A gutsy road win that stunned the Thunder. But OKC stormed back in Game 2, 123-107, with a statement performance led by MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Now it's 1-1. The finals head to Gainbridge Fieldhouse, and Game 3 could swing everything. Here are the 4 keys heading into Wednesday night. Number 1, Pacers must feast. When Shai sits, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is the engine of this Thunder team. But what separates OKC from past one-star squads like the Nuggets when Jokic first came into his own is that they don't fall apart when their MVP checks out. With SGA on the floor this season, OKC outscored opponents by 16.7 points per 100 possessions. With him on the bench, still plus 5.2 is elite. That trend has continued in the finals. Plus 8 with SGA playing, plus 7 when he sits. Indiana needs to change that. You're not beating the MVP minutes unless you're special, but you can win the bench battles. In Game 1, they outscored OKC by 4 during SGA's rest. In Game 2, they lost that stretch and the game. If Jalen Williams, Caruso, or Wiggins are initiating the Thunder offense without their superstar, Indiana has to pressure, push pace, and take control. If they can't capitalize when SGA sits, this series ends early. Halliburton has to hunt his shot. Let's be honest, Tyrese Halliburton hasn't played like a superstar yet in this series. He's averaging 15.5 points through the first 2 games on just 13 shot attempts per contest. That won't cut it. The stats back it up. When Halliburton scores 20-plus in the playoffs, Indiana is 7-1. Below 20, just 6-4. More shots? Same story. 15-plus attempts? The Pacers are 8-1. Fewer than that? 5-4. He's not just the engine, he's the ignition switch. Without an aggressive Halliburton, this team stalls out. And here's the kicker. He hasn't shot a single free throw yet in the finals. That's not just about officiating. It's about attacking the basket. The Pacers need to get him downhill, off the catch, on the break, via screens. However it happens, Halliburton has to get into the teeth of the defense and force OKC to respond. Holmgren's defense is quietly dominating. Chet Holmgren didn't light up the scoreboard in Game 1, but Game 2 was a different story. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 1 block, and about a dozen altered shots and switched matchups that don't show up in the box score. Holmgren doesn't just guard the rim, he moves. He switches onto smaller guards, recovers quickly, and uses that 7 feet 6 inches wingspan to erase mistakes. He's the kind of defender who breaks the rhythm of an offense even when he's not blocking shots. OKC's coverage against the Pacers pick and roll in Game 2 was surgical, and Holmgren's timing was at the heart of it. If Indiana can't stretch him out or put him in tough switches, his defensive versatility might be the quiet X factor that wins OKC the series. Will the whistles change in Indy? Let's talk free throws. Through 2 games, Oklahoma City has been called for 39 fouls. Indiana, 47th. OKC has taken 57 free throws, hitting 50. Indiana, just 47 attempts, making 34. That's a 16-point swing in a series where the total point margin is 15. Some Pacers fans argue that the Thunder's handsy, physical defense is getting the benefit of the doubt, and maybe that home crowd noise in Paycom Center played a role. Now, with the next two games in Indiana, will the whistle even out? It may not be just about fairness, it's about style. If Indiana gets to the line and gets OKC in foul trouble, that changes rotations, tempo, and aggressiveness on defense. It could be the pivot point of the series. Final word. We've got a series. Game 3 is everything. For the Pacers, it's a shot at season control and feeding off a home crowd that's waited 25 years for a finals game. For OKC, it's a chance to reclaim momentum and show why they were the West's best all season long. Halliburton, Holmgren, the whistles, the bench minutes. It's all on the table now. Thunder minus 5.5, DraftKings has OKC as a 5.5 point favorite and around minus 218 on the money line. The model predicts a comfortable Thunder win of about 119 to 110. And their road defense and depth give confidence to the minus 5.5 spread, over 227.5 or 228. DraftKings sets the total at 227.5, some books 228/228.5. The Thunder Pacers matchup has been high scoring and efficient. DraftKings projects a total near 229.4. Two fun prop bets I like Aaron Nesmith, over 18.5 PTS plus REB plus 105 plus 120 DK, has Nesmith's combined PTS plus REB line at 18.5. He's averaged roughly 20 P plus R through two finals games, with multiple games hitting that mark this postseason. It's a solid sleeper prop with positive ROI. Miles Turner under 5.5 rebounds plus 105 Turner's rebounding dipped in game 2, and the prop at 5.5 is appealing. DraftKings still offers value on the under plus 105. Quick recap. Thunder minus 5.5, total over 227.5, prop Aaron Nesmith over 18.5 points plus rebounds. Another prop I like, Miles Turner. Under 5.5 rebounds. That's all for Game 3. Like, comment, and subscribe.